Hello, hello. Paula Juleson coming at you. I am a presenter with Younique. I have been with Younique for a little over a year now. All the products I am going to use today are Younique, and you can find them on my website, which I will post. I am applying primer. Primer is so important because it fills in all the fine lines and the pores so that when you apply your foundation and all the powders, doesn't go down into those creases and pores and get all over. So sure, I'm not going to worry too much about my forehead because I have bangs. But yeah, all you need is a little bit. It feels really, really good on the face. So good. I don't have any earrings on. Just saw that. Oh well. Getting ready for my Manic Monday. Last week before Christmas. Hope I have everything done. All I have to do is shop because I am doing a brunch. I'm going to do a Christmas brunch on Sunday. So that way it frees up Christmas Eve and Christmas Day so that all my kids can be with their kids and their other half's family. And I got to work anyway. I work Christmas Eve and I work Christmas Day. Part of the perks of being the manager. When nobody else works, I gets to do it. All right, so what you want to do is you want to let that sit for about 5 minutes. And today I am going to use my cream foundation. Now, I don't use this a lot, but in the wintertime when my skin is really dry, I like to use either the cream foundation or the tinted moisturizer, the BB cream for your skin. And if you want, this is just a light coverage. If you want a full coverage, you just pair it up with our concealer right here. Just put a little of this with this on your brush or your sponge, or you can just use your fingers and it will keep your skin hydrated all day. And the concealer will add extra coverage if you need it. This is really good for coverage, okay? And it's a little dewier finish, but once I put my powder on my face, it's gonna take that dewiness away and give me more of a matte look, all right? So what I like to do, let me get it. I got to find it. You know, it'd be nice if like the brush I wanted to use jumped right out at me. I'm going to get a foundation brush like this, and I'm just gonna swirl my brush around, and I'm just gonna plop it on. Now I'm using taffeta, okay? When I use the liquid foundation, and don't ask me why, I don't know, but when I use the liquid foundation, I like to use velour in the wintertime. In the summertime, I use taffeta. But the cream foundation, taffeta doesn't seem as dark to me. So I'll just go ahead and use that. I already used my brunette brow palette on my brows. And see where it's kind of shiny in the light? That's from the setting wax that you use to turn the powder kind of into a gel so that you can outline your brows and fill them in. But what I like to do is I'll take my setting powder when I get all done getting my face on, and I'll just tap that on the brows, and that will take away that shininess. But yeah, trying to let my bangs grow out, and it's being a real pain in the butt, just so you know. Okay. I don't know why I do my hair before I do my makeup, because I always have to fix my hair afterwards. But you just kind of blend it all in. This brush is, I think it's Real Techniques. It's a blending brush. It's kind of got like a little divot here for like liquid foundation. We have one similar under tools on my website. Okay. All right, so I got all that done. And you're gonna get really good coverage. And see, it just kind of gives you that dewier look. It does not dry to a powder finish like our Touch liquid does. This goes on as a liquid and it will dry to a powder finish like nothing on your face. But since it dries to a powder finish, if you have dry patches on your skin, it will kind of collect or kind of bring attention to that. All right. All right. So my phone's going wonky. I hope that it is not going wonky on your end. All right. So I have all my foundation on. You can get this in a set of 2. And what I like to do is I always buy your shade, of course. You can do a lighter shade for winter and a darker shade for summer, or get the shade to match your skin tone. And then I always get Scarlet. Scarlet is the lightest we have, and you can use this to highlight. So like you can add this, which I'm going to do today. You can add that under your eyes and on your nose and your forehead and your chin to highlight, okay? And get a little extra coverage. All right. So let's do our eyeballs. I don't know really what I want to do today. Don't know what I want to do. I should do a neutral tone. I think I'm going to do a neutral tone, and I'm going to add a little of my favorite color, Fervent, as a little accent color. Let's do that. All right, so first I'm going to get my blending brush. Younique has awesome brushes. I've had my brushes since I purchased my starter kit. I've got crease brush, I've got blending brush, I've got my angle brush, which has a sponge applicator on the other side. I love my powder concealer brush. I use this for my foundation or to feather out my concealer. You can also use it for our blending powder, or our setting powder, I should say. It's not blending powder. I also have our liner brush for your eyeliner. Yep. What other brush do I have? Oh, I have my brow artist brush that goes with my brow palettes. And our brow palettes look like this. This is brunette. It's been well used, okay? And what you do is you take this setting wax and you dip into the powders, and it'll turn it to kind of a gel where you can outline your brows, and then you just kind of fill in with the powder. And then this you can use to clean up underneath, and then you also have a little highlight here for on your brow bone if you choose to use it. But yeah, everything is right here. Everything is right here. We have blonde, brunette, and dark brunette slash black. $39 on my website. I'm trying to find my brush. Here it is. Brow Artist brush. It's angled on one end and it's straight on the other. It's specifically for your brows. Awesome, awesome brush. All right. Okay. So let me use my blending brush, and I'm going to go all over the lid with a base. And I'm going to use Discreet. It's a matte nude. And these pressed powders you can buy individually, or you can buy in a palette of 8, or you can buy in a palette of 4, any colors that you want. And everything you order off of my website, it ships right to your door. I don't handle any of it. It just comes right to you, and it usually takes about 5 days. It used to take about 4 days, but now it's like 5 to 6 business days because, you know, this time of year it's kind of busy and things slow down. All right, so I have that all over. So now what I want to do is I want to get in the crease area, and I'm going to actually get a crease brush to do this. And I'm going to make sure it's clean using my cleaner. And I'm going to dip in to Fervent. And I'm just going to kind of tap it here in the corner first. And then I'm going to kind of just go in the crease. All right. Kind of like so. And you can always add and I like this color. It's a burgundy. It's like a matte burgundy color. And I love it. Love it, love it, love it. And I'm going to tap and then bring it up in the crease, just above the lid area. And I'm going to blend it out. Okay. Blend, blend, blend. And then you kind of want to make sure you got the same amount of color. This one here looks a little lighter, so we're just going to add a little more. And all of these colors are buildable. Blend, blend, blend. Okay. Like so. And now I am going to take my blending brush and I'm going to soften this up. I'm just going to go back and forth, kind of like a windshield wiper. And I'm going to soften it all up so it's not as harsh looking. Okay, like so. See, nothing to it. So now I kind of want to go all over the lid. And where's that flat brush I like to use? Is it this one? It's just a little flat brush like this. I think I got this at Target. Came with like 2 other brushes. And I'm going to dip into, now let me see, I got to get the right one here. Where is it at? Here it is. I absolutely love this color. Gentle. It's kind of like it's a nude shimmer, like so. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to tap that. And look how shimmery that is. I just tapped it. And I'm just going to tap it on my lid. And make sure you get down by your lashes. And just go over to where it's darkened up in the corner like that. Beautiful, beautiful color. And you don't need a lot. And we're just tapping it on over to the outer corner, right where it meets up with that darker color. See? Nothing to it. If you want, you can kind of come in the corner here. I like to add a little highlight in the corner, like so. Okay? Easy, easy peasy. All right, and now I'm going to add a little more of that Fervent just here to darken it up. Just in the outer corner to darken it up a little. All right. And I will be blending that out, so don't worry. I'm just tapping into that Fervent, and I'm just kind of tapping it on. Just kind of pouncing my brush in the outer corner here. Like so. And then I'm going to take my blending brush, and I'm just going to lightly blend that out a little. Like so. Same thing over here, kind of twirl it around. Try not to get on the lid because you don't want to mess with that shimmer. You want that just to stay on the lid. And don't worry about anything that comes down because we're going to clean that up when we highlight. Okay? So far I just have Fervent and Gentle on the lid. Okay? 2 colors is all I have. All right. And now I'm going to go up under my brow with my powdered illuminizer. You can pick one of these in this month's Kudos. You can pick the cream to powder, which comes in all kinds of shades. This is Benevolent. And you can choose that, or you can choose a powder. And this is Benevolent in the powder. I don't know if you can see that. But I'm going to dip into that. And then I'm going to go up under the brow. Like so. And just add a little shimmer. I'm adding a little shimmer up under the brow. Okay? And that's all I'm going to do. That's all I'm going to do. I will be coming down underneath with some more of that Fervent when I am done adding my highlight. There. Done for the day. Like so. Easy, easy. Just 2 colors and a highlight. That's all I did. All right. So now let's go right to our, we're going to conceal and highlight, and I'm going to be using Scarlet. And I'm also going to be using this little brush right here. And once again, you just dip the brush in there. And this is considerably lighter than the taffeta. But see how nice it is? You add a little bit more coverage while you're concealing and highlighting. You can use different shades of foundation to highlight. Or you can use our concealer to highlight. Or you can use, we have a sculpting stick, which is specifically for highlighting. You can use that. But I just find this is a very easy way to highlight, and it does add more coverage. And it's kind of a subtle highlight. Once again, I'm not going to worry too much about up here because I have bangs. I got the bangs. Okay. All right. And then make sure it's blended in really good. Okay. And look at the coverage I'm getting. I just love our foundations. I love all of them. And that was easy. Cream foundation. It gets overlooked but it works very, very well. Very, very well. I love it. Okay, so now I'm going to use my Beachfront bronzer to contour. Oops, almost dropped that. And go all the way up to the ear. And I'm creating a hollow in my cheek. I have a fairly round face. I don't have much for cheekbones, so I like to create the illusion and get up along your hairline and come down the side here. We're adding warmth. We're adding color and warmth to our pale winter face. All right. Get the jawline. Shade under here. It helps to hide anything you don't want to see under here. Hide it in the shadows. All right. And now I'm going to add a little blush on the apples of my cheeks. Right here, I use the color Scandalous, but there's all kinds of colors that you can choose from. And I just tap it on. Just kind of tap it on right here in the front. Just adds a little touch of color. Like so. All right. And then, like I said, I want to come underneath with more of that Fervent under my eyes. I like to use it as liner. The matte burgundy. And I'm just going to start the outer corner. And I'm going to come all the way across. Like so. Again over here. And then I come all the way across. Like so. And see how pretty that looks? I love using Fervent as a liner under the eyes. See? Don't be afraid to add color under there. All right, so I'm done there. Kind of cleaning as I go here, because I'm pretty lazy lately. All right, so now we're gonna set everything we've added to our face, and we're gonna blend it. We're gonna kind of soften everything up, and we're gonna blend everything together using our setting powder. And we're just, see the difference? And see how it kind of mutes that dewiness, kind of tones it down a little bit. It's lightweight, it's not heavy. And then this is where we're gonna tap those brows and kind of take the shininess away. See? Like so. All right. All done there. And then, oh my goodness. For my eyes today, I'm just gonna use, I'm going to use a pencil liner, but it's in a blue. See that navy blue? It's called Precarious. precarious. All right. And I'm going to start in the outer corner. I'm going to get along the lash line. And these go on really, really easy. If I wasn't looking into the phone, they would go on easier. But it's hard to do this looking in the phone. And then I come over here and kind of meet it. And make sure you get down by your lash line so you don't see any of the shadow peeking through. But isn't that pretty? Pretty blue. We have all kinds of colors you can choose from. And look at that shimmer, isn't that pretty? And get down by your lashes, because you don't want big gaps. Okay. All right. So there you go. And then if you wanted, you could come down just in the outer corner is all I do. I don't come all the way across because I want my eyes to look bigger. See? Just a little hint of blue. Very, very nice. I love the blue. I love the blue, I love the brown, and I love the black. I haven't tried the burgundy red yet, but you can get that also. And I think you can get yellow, like a yellow gold. And then of course there's the white if you want to add white to your waterline right in here. That's supposed to make your eyes appear bigger and brighter also. Instead of the black, use the white. You get a more open look. All right, so now my favorite part in the whole world, Epic Mascara. I have nothing on my lashes. And I'm gonna add 2 coats. And I'm using the original formula. I'm not using the waterproof, but you can get waterproof in the color black. The original formula, you can only get black or brown. And I'm trying not to get it up above. As you've seen me do before. Okay. All right. Love, love, love this mascara. There's a bundle available till the end of the month. You can choose one of our fragrances and they throw in an Epic Mascara. So you can give the fragrance as a gift or keep it for yourself. A little gift for yourself. And you get a mascara. Okay. And there's my first coat. Look at that. And see how they curl up? It just naturally does that. I don't curl my lashes. Never have, ever. But see? It just naturally curls up. The wand isn't curled. The wand is straight. So, I'm going to hurry up and do this. I have to be somewhere at noon. Trying not to get this anywhere other than my lashes. Okay. Now, if I wanted to keep going, I could, but I'm satisfied. I'm satisfied. All right. The last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add more of that luminizer. But I'm going to spray with my setting spray first. I'm going to set my brows, set my eyes, set all the powders that we've added so that they stay on, they last longer, and it kind of makes the colors pop. And this stuff smells amazing. And then I'm just going to add, while this is still a little wet, I'm going to add my luminizer. A little shine going. A little healthy shine. Look at that. I love our luminizers. You can make it look subtle, or you can really make it look shiny. Whatever you choose to do. Whatever you choose to do is fine. Okay. And to finish the look off, I'm just going to add my Well-To-Do nude lipstick. I love this lipstick. It's the perfect shade of nude, and I don't have big lips. And by using the soft pinks and the nudes versus the darker colors, it just makes my lips look more supple and kind of fatter and larger than I would like, that I want them to be, Can't afford a lip job yet. Yet. The power of cosmetic surgery. If you got the money, do it. Do it. All right, so that's my look for today. Make sure you go on my website and check out everything we have to offer. Buy yourself a little present. Come on, you deserve it. You deserve a little present. Look how hard you've been working. All right, so there's my Manic Monday look. And it's hard to believe, but next Monday is going to be Christmas Eve. Last Monday before Christmas. Hopefully everybody gets everything they need done. All right. Talk to you later. Maybe you'll see me tomorrow.